Hello, this is Ella, and you guessed it based on the title. Yeah, that's right, I'm bringing it back by popular demand. I'm gonna draw myself in different art styles. I spun the wheel. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different designs ready to talk about. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have another 5 designs. Oh, just you wait. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's start. Okay, I'm not gonna say the first thing I spun. I'm just gonna say what it is I drew because I drew out of order from what I spun it. Sorry. But I was really excited because one of the ones I got was Pokemon design. Old style Pokemon. I've said this before in previous Pokemon related stuff. I'm not really a Pokemon connoisseur. I can barely name like 10 Pokemon. I've played Pokemon Stadium, Pokesnap. I started playing, I think it was Soul Silver. I finished the one that has Hop and Bead in it. That one's my favorite. I don't know if that's bad to say, but I really like that one. I want to play the one with the green-haired guy. He's cool. He seems really cool. So I decided to go with the Gen 1 where you can only have a set amount of colors to work with because that was an assignment I had for my history of video game history class that I took forever ago. And I just thought it was really cool because it makes you have to think because you have to really select your colors and be really stealthy with it. And so I just collected a bunch of references from the game and tried to do my own thing. I tried to pick my own pose, or it wasn't the best. The hands are a little wonky, a little tubey, but it's okay. I think that as a first step to still trying to get into the groove of pixel design, it's honestly pretty good. It's pretty decent. But then I wanted to do Gen 4/Gen 5, the one that has a little animations. I was feeling so what's the word? Ambitious. I was feeling ambitious. I wanted to do something with animation. Pixel animation? Never heard of it before. Never done it before. We're gonna try it. Did we succeed? I don't know, you tell me. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna say what I thought. I was really happy. I obviously had to use something as a reference because I don't really understand how like pixel animation works, so I used this one girl who's like throwing a little Pokeball as like a reference, and I counted the pixels a lot because I was like, I need to make sure it's matched up. I kind of did a little bit of, Frankensteining, because I didn't want to do it exactly the same. So I took other elements to like help me and guide me for this animation, like the hair and the face and shading it and stuff. I feel like I learned a lot though when it came to like looking at it and trying to figure out what I wanted. Every time I look at this drawing though, I think of House of Anubis because I was watching a House of Anubis like video talking about each season. If you've seen that, let me know. I used to watch that when I was a little youngin'. But yeah, I was so happy with it. I was so happy I put in my art fight. Shout out to art fight. I've been obsessed with art fight. I was thinking about making a video related to it because I'm just like so obsessed with it right now. I literally spend at least an hour on art fight a day, just like looking at people's OCs or like fixing up my profile and stuff. So yeah, shout out to art fight. It's a real one. Okay, and then afterwards, I thought since I just finished doing the old school Pokemon designs, it was time to do Pokemon again, but this time in that style that you guys all know. I don't really know the different names of it or what it's called, but the new style Pokemon. I've done this a lot. I've done Pokemon style, like this kind of style before. I like made my friends. I made my friends again. And I tried doing another one too. I drew my cousin and me in this style and then Robbie and me in this style again, like forever ago. I don't even know if I still have the art for that. I'd have to find it, but I don't feel like it. This one was pretty easy. It's pretty in my comfort zone. The shading and stuff is like usually pretty minimal, and I kind of wish I picked another color now that I'm looking at it, but because it's kind of a little flat. But I think I got the face down and stuff. I like the way that I colored the little ball hairs as well. Okay, so the next one I decided to do was Bad End Theater. I played this game, and I had Robbie watch me. It was a cute little game. The reason I wanted to play it, so I was on Spotify, and sometimes I just go on Spotify and I just go to like the thing at the bottom where it like recommends you a bunch of songs, and that was one of the songs that I got recommended, and I was like, what is this beautiful song? And I was like, this is such a pretty song, and then I found out that I think that Markiplier played it or something. I don't know. I didn't end up watching it. It just took me a bit, but I ended up buying it, and playing it myself, and it was so cute. I highly recommend it. I don't really want to like say what happens in it, but it's like, it has some replayability. I did a bunch of different stuff with it. I guess that's all I'll say. And here's the style. Since each character has just like one kind of consistent color, I just decided to go with just pink. Even though my character is the TV girl colors for my Sona, I was like, no, we'll just do pink for this one. And honestly, she looks cute, and I use kind of like a pixel brush to keep it consistent. Next is the Neon Genesis Evangelion. I've seen, I think both, no, not both. I don't even know I forgot if it was both seasons. I've seen all of it except for the one with the person with the glasses, I think. I don't know, I saw the movie, and I saw the other thing, and the good job clapping your hands part was the ending of that part. I don't know, it's been a little bit since I've watched that show. It was good. I came up with, I also got a really bad headache too working on this, I think. So I kept having to like take pauses, because I'm getting a lot of bad headaches recently. I like what I did with the suit, and I like that I gave my little, what's it called? Handkerchief? Scarf around the neck. I incorporated that into the suit, and I added like my colors, and I kind of desaturated the hair a little bit. But when I was line arting the second one, after I did my sketch of what I was wanting it to look like, I was like so bored. I was like, I don't want to draw this anymore. Then something crazy happened. Here's a recreation of what happened. Man, oh man, I'm so bored working on Neon Genesis Evangelion art style drawing. I don't know what to do though. I don't know what to do. Don't worry there. I have an idea. Nathan, you always come here when I need you most. What do I do? I don't know what to do. I can't lie or change what I did on my wheel, so what is there to do? You just have to turn me into your next style. Great idea. Let's go! All right, so I decided to drop the Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I just decided to make Nathan into my little Sona. I love Nathan Fielder. Robbie and I finished the rehearsal season 2. I'm not gonna say anything, don't worry, as much as I wanna rave about it. No. I'm zipping it in, locking it in, putting it in my pocket. Just trust me. It's so good. Please watch it, it's so good. I was jaw dropped. I was flabbergasted. I cried. It was so good. Here's Nathan. Thank you, Ella. I look great. Oh my goodness. And the last style for this good old YouTube video that I did, saving it for last, Fire Emblem Awakening. I played Fire Emblem Awakening in high school. I don't remember when, but I remember I remember what it was now. So Robbie and I were playing Smash Bros? One of the Smash Bros Brawls, I don't know. One of the Smash Bros, and Robin was in it, and I was like, this guy's a cutie patootie. And then Robbie was like, oh my god, it's from Fire Emblem. I freaking love Fire Emblem. And I was like, okay, I'll play it. And I also got jump scared too. I don't know if I said the story before. I feel like I've said the story in another video, but I'm not sure. But I remember this person came up to me in class, and they were like, and I had talked to them before because they asked me if I liked Fire Emblem, and I was like, no, I've never played any of the Fire Emblem games. And then a couple weeks later, I started playing the Fire Emblem games, and then they came up to me and they were like, how are you liking the Fire Emblem games? And I was like, how do you freaking know that I was playing Fire Emblem? I never said I was. But I did carry around my DS, so I'm thinking that maybe like DS like connected our DSs or something, and it said like, oh, look at this person playing Fire Emblem, and that's how they knew. But I was so scared. I was so freaked out. I was like, oh my god, this is so scary. I liked Fire Emblem Awakening. It's not my favorite. My favorite is Fire Emblem Engage, but I really enjoyed Fire Emblem Awakening. My favorite character was Henry. I was born to love Henry. Chrom was another pick. I really did like Chrom, but I was too wishy-washy, so by the time Chrom had to have a baby, I was not ready yet. I was not ready to commit. And another person I think I was thinking about was Stoll. I thought about Stoll for a little bit, but then the second Henry dropped down on his many crows and was like, hey guys, I I got hard eyes and I was like, oh, this is the guy for me. And then I stopped playing with every other person on my team, and it was just the Henry and Ella show. It was just the two of us, and like we'd go so far ahead. We were so high level together, and I got to the point too where, what's it called, S ranked, right? I S ranked him, but then I was like, I love the S rank so much that I had like the save so I could like rewatch the S rank. And I just remember being in my like orchestra violin class and just like replaying the Henry S rank and just like listening to it over and over. And I was just like, this is my guy. I love him so much. Oh wait, I'm not talking about the design. I have the Fire Emblem Awakening art book. I didn't have a chance to crack it open because I was so adventurous. I went to the library and I spent like I think it was like 5-7 hours. I was there for a long time, and I was just there. Well, I was working on Friendly Facade stuff, but then afterwards I started working on this, and I was able to get the line art done, and I think I started coloring it. Just like the baseline colors, and then I went to get boba, and I got this really good boba. It was so good. The place was a little scary because I was by myself, and I was really scared being by myself, but I got boba, and it was so good, and I was working, and I was coloring the sleeves. Oh my god, I was so proud of how I like colored the sleeves. I was like, these are some good sleeves. And I desaturated the hair a little bit just because I felt like it was more fitting with the art style. But yeah, I was really happy with how this turned out. I did tweak my character design for my Sona a little bit because I wanted it to fit a little bit more with the Awakening style. So I gave my heart shirt, I turned it into armor. The sleeves, I kind of gave more just like protection and stuff and add little hearts. And then I kind of just made the boots a little bit more detailed. But that's basically it. Yeah, those are all my different designs. I am going to start working on the other 5. I'm trying to remember what it is. One thing that I have that's on my list, I have to watch the whole thing before I'm able to start it, but don't worry, I'm enjoying it. So hopefully we will get the next video out very soon.